Welcome back to the channel, and welcome to the inside of the house for a change, and not my car, which seems to be kind of a thing, where I'm always in my car. I thought, time to switch it up a little bit. Let's do one in the house. Yeah, I know, I'm an idiot. I worked a 12-hour shift last night, and I'm a little tired, and I'm a little loopy at the moment. You know what I mean? But anyways, yeah, I'm a little loopy. Anyway, this video that I'm about to do here is a video that I actually did a couple of days ago, and then I kind of accidentally deleted it off my phone, and then I didn't realize I even did that until I went to go edit the video so that I could put it up on YouTube and stuff, and I got everything ready. I got the editing software ready, everything all good, on the computer and stuff. All I had to do was just send the video from my phone to the computer so I can edit it and all that stuff, and I go in and I look at it, and guess what? It ain't there. And I was like, you know what? I think when I was deleting stuff off my phone the other day, I think I might have deleted it. Hey, look, it's a cat butt. Tilly, come on. And then I was like, oh, maybe it's in my, the deleted photos folder. Well, yeah, and then after I thought that, then I remembered that I cleared that out too. So that means the whole video and, all the, stuff that was in there, like, videos from before and, badly taken pictures and stuff like that, they're all gone. So, that means, kind of had to redo this video, so. But if you want to know exactly what this video is about, and hopefully I can get through it without Tilly trying to knock the camera over or keep putting her tail in my face, or hey, like I said, trying to kill my camera here. Anyway, the Vochek experience starts right now. Welcome back to another video of the Vochek experience, where it's still always us, always me. Even when I'm really, really tired, I really should be going up to bed because I got work again tonight and got another 12-hour shift coming. But we got to get this video done, and hopefully this time I won't delete it before I edit it. That kind of thing. But, and the cat jumped down. So Tilly jumped down, so hopefully we won't have to worry about her trying to knock over my camera or put her butt in your face or my face, or, that kind of thing. But anyways, if you've been following along with my channel, then you know that a while ago I had my endocrinologist appointment, like I do every 3 to 6 months, depending on, how the endocrinologist wants to see me and all that stuff. And she suggested that I do my sleep study thing, that I go to the sleep clinic and get ready for a sleep study, because I was supposed to do that like a couple of years ago, and then I went to the initial appointment, and then they're like, yeah, okay, cool, we'll get everything set up, we'll call you to set up the appointment. It's like, yay, and then they never called me. So I was like, whatever, I guess I'm just not good enough for a sleep study, so I just kind of let it go. And then the last time I was at the endocrinologist, she was like, so how's that CPAP working for you? I'm like, what CPAP? I don't use a CPAP. So she's like, oh, so you never, so I explained it to her, and she's like, yeah, we're sending you back to the sleep clinic. So I went for my initial appointment, what was it, a month and a half ago, and Tilly's back. So you're probably going to see some kitty tail, some kitty butt, and maybe some kitty ears as we go along here. But anyway, So I went to the appointment and everything, the initial appointment again, and everything. Had to answer all kinds of questions, and then they're like, "Yep, we're gonna set you up for a sleep study. We'll call you." And but I was like, "Yeah, sure you will." Yeah. But by the time I got home from the sleep clinic, they called me and they're like, "Yep, we're gonna do an in office sleep study. That way, you come in, for the night, and we get you all strapped in and get you all wired and everything, and then you go to bed and we watch you sleep," which is kind of awkward, but we watch you sleep, and then, then 6 o'clock in the morning comes, we wake you up, we unhook you, and then we kick you out the door. And then you got to wait about 2 months or so before you get your results. So I was like, hey, cool, let's do that. So we set up the appointment and everything, and then they call me like a couple days later, and they're like, we're going to have to kind of switch the appointment to this other day because the doctor's not going to be in for that day or whatever. I'm like, all right, cool, So we set it up for another day, and then can you please get your tail away? What was I saying? Oh yeah. They called me like, I forget how many days ago, because like I said, I did this video before and then I deleted it, and then, some other things were going on, and I just didn't get a chance to redo it until now. And of course now I'm like tired, loopy, and everything. But anyways, they called to tell me that they were going to have to reschedule it again because they hadn't heard back from my insurance yet about getting the whole sleep study approved. So I was like, okay. They called me like 2 days before I had to go in for the sleep study. And I was kind of looking forward to going in, to doing it just so I could go get it done, get it over with, and all that good stuff. But I had to push it back. So we pushed it back another couple of weeks. And then like the next day, like they give me a call and they're like, hey, we finally heard from your insurance, and guess what? They're not going to approve an in-office sleep study. So they're like, so what we're going to do is we're going to have you come in and pick up the equipment, and you're going to do an at-home sleep study, which means I got to wire myself in and everything. And they told me I got to wear like a special like watch and stuff that's going to track, my sleep and stuff. Not that I don't already have a watch that keeps track of my sleep, but I guess this goes even more deeper and everything than the Apple Watch does. So yeah, I guess, so I guess I'll be wearing 2 watches that night, one in this one in this one. And then I guess I'll get all strapped in and everything, and hopefully I'll be able to sleep. But anyway, we had to kind of negotiate for me when to come and get the equipment and everything, because apparently they don't have the at-home equipment at the office right now. Because I was like, well, hey, you know what? I can come and I can get that stuff right now, and we can do this like in the next couple of days. And they're like, well, we don't have it right now, so can you do this day? And I'm like, I'm working that day. Okay, how about this day? I'm working that day. What about this day? I'm like, I'm on vacation. Well, what about this day? I'm still on vacation. What about this day? I'm like, you're in luck. I'm actually home from vacation that day and I'm off work. So we finally settled in on a day, which is a little bit under, like a teeny bit under a month from now. I got to go pick up the equipment and everything, and then they're going to show me how to use it and all that good stuff. And then I got to go and I got to do the at-home sleep study. And then I'll have to get up like really, really early in the morning, like the next morning, which is going to suck because I do like to kind of sleep in. So that means I'm going to have to get up real early, travel all the way back down to the sleep clinic to drop off the equipment, the watch, and all that stuff. And it's still going to wait a couple of months before I get results. So yeah, that's kind of pretty much the update on what's going on with the whole sleep study thing. Hopefully I won't have to redo this video again. Hoping. Fingers crossed I don't have to do this again. Hopefully that none of the cats knock this over and accidentally delete it while I'm doing it. Because now I got another cat up here. Jake is up here too, and he's sniffing my little tripod. Hopefully he kind of stays off to the side there. Oh, maybe a cat fight. If you guys are going to do stuff, go to your separate corners. Please. Thank you. Anyway, so I'm kind of like anxious to hurry up and get this kind of over with, because it'd be nice to know if I really do have sleep apnea or not, and all that stuff. Shell is, pretty confident. She thinks that I do have sleep apnea. I'm not too sure about that, because obviously I don't watch myself when I sleep. But, so I guess we'll see in the next month or so. Or, well, actually in the next few months, because after I do the study, it's going to take them like a million years before they get the results. So we'll see what all happens with all that. So, but yeah, like I said, I just wanted to get on here real quick, give you guys an update on what's going on with the sleep study, just in case you were wondering. And because you also know that I like to keep you guys updated on what's going on, with doctor's appointments, the health, and, all that stuff. And also, while I'm at it, I should say that I have been wearing this bad boy here for about a month now. Well, not this one specifically, because I got to replace it every 10 days. But I've been wearing one nonstop for about a month now. And while it's a pain in the butt to kind of like peel this thing off and then, kind of like get the next one back on, well, it's actually easier to kind of put them on than it is to take it off because of the adhesive and stuff, and my arms are all hairy and all that stuff. But I will say, though, that keeping track of my blood sugar with this bad boy is a lot easier, and it's a lot better than doing it with, pricking my finger, doing the whole blood thing, and all that stuff, because I wasn't really checking my blood sugar as often as I probably should have with the finger sticks. So with this, I all I gotta do is just look on my phone, and I know exactly what my blood sugar is. And of course, this thing, sometimes it wakes me up in the middle of the night. Sometimes it doesn't wake me up in the middle of the night. Sometimes Shell has to wake me up in the middle of the night and be like, hey, your phone is going crazy because your blood sugar is low. You need to get your butt up out of bed and eat something. So yeah, that's happened. But all in all, though, it's a good thing. I'm used to having it and stuff on me now. It's just sometimes, like, when I'm taking showers, like, I kind of forget sometimes which arm it's on, because I have to kind of, like, be careful when I'm, like, soaping up and stuff. And sometimes I'm like, oh, I better be careful. I'm like, oh, wait a minute. It's not on this arm. And then, but then sometimes, like, I'm like, oh, yeah, I gotta get all, I'm like, oh, crap. The sensor's there. But, so yeah, but other than that, it's a good thing, I'm pretty used to it for the most part. Like I said, it's just a matter of, like, getting this thing off when it's time to change it, to put the new one on, like, but all in all, if you're diabetic and you're able to get one of these bad boys, I would highly recommend that you do, because it's a whole lot easier. Yeah. Definitely a whole lot easier than, like, pricking your finger and bleeding everywhere, and and then your fingertips, they all get numb because you keep all the time. It's just easier. But anyway, I should probably get going here because, like I said, I did a 12-hour shift last night, and I'm tired, a little loopy. And I got another 12-hour shift tonight. And then I got another 12-hour shift the night after that, too. So I kind of need to go and at least try to get some sleep. Who knows if I'll really get any or not. But we'll see. But anyways, what was I going to say? This is what I hate about whenever I do videos, whenever I'm tired. Like, I forget where I'm at, or what I'm doing, what I'm saying. Am I even still here? Am I already sleeping? Am I dreaming this? I don't know. But anyway, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up. Hit that notification bell so you get notified of future videos. And of course, if you want to support this dumb little channel of mine, and let's face it, this channel is dumb. You can't get any dumber than this. You know, me being an idiot on the internet. Can't get any dumber than that. You can support me in 2 different ways. You can either hit that join button and become a member of the Idiot Squad, or you can scan the little QR code. It's going to pop up somewhere on the screen. And you can donate to the channel via Cash App if you'd like. You don't have to. All that stuff, it's all voluntary. You don't have to. I'm never, ever going to be like, yo, if you want to watch my videos, you got to pay me some money. Nah, I'm not like that. It's all strictly voluntary, all that stuff. But anyway, also, if you want to follow me on all the major socials, you can. All those links are all down below. And speaking of links, too, don't forget, if you have not checked it out yet, go check out my merch store. I added some new stuff there recently. So if you haven't checked that out, go check it out. If you haven't checked it out in a while, go check it out again. You know, especially with some of the new stuff. You might find something you like, hopefully. But anyways, all those links, like I said, they're all down below in the description. There's a Linktree link. Just hit that link and it'll pop up with like a million different, links and stuff. Just pick the one you want and it'll take you right where you want to go. But then again, that's kind of how links work too, isn't it? Yeah. But anyway, like I said, I'm going to go try to get some sleep because I am, like, seriously, ready to just be like, drop over. But before I drop over, be a nice thing if I ended the video. So I hope you're all having a good day, good night, good week, whatever the case is, whenever you're watching this. And of course, I'll keep you updated with the whole, sleep study thing and everything. Once I know more, if anything else happens, then, I will, because it's what I do. But anyways, I will see you all in the next one. And until then, bye for now, guys. And get some sleep.